Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly relationship reading for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Clarity please for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? So I see Five of Wands. Eight of Cups, and the World. So some of you have moved on from a situation. I feel walking away. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. There may have been a lot of chaos, conflict, drama. Yeah, just moving on. I do see change coming. I do see new energy coming in too. Nice. You're moving towards emotional fulfillment here. See? Lovely. What does Scorpio need to know? So I see, yeah, there's been some mind games, manipulation, deception, but it's about overcoming it. So this is about healing as well. So, because I do see change, welcoming new energy. Yeah, so I do see, it definitely is an energy of someone who didn't treat you right or didn't come in right. But harmony is being restored here, because you're moving on. See change. You're welcoming new energy. I love this. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Lovely. So you've been there, done that with someone. You're moving in another direction. You have opportunities coming in, maybe multiple. So I do see. This is about being fair to yourself too, doing what's right for you. Because I feel somebody didn't do right by you. I feel there was deception. Yeah. So I feel it's an energy. At some point, maybe you felt a little defeated, but I feel this is all being overcome. Because it's a 5, it's temporary energy. Yeah, lovely. I do see competition, though. I do feel there's a couple multiple opportunities coming in. Some of you have definitely been there, done that with someone, too. But I see multiple opportunities. Yeah, there's manifesting multiple. Let's see what happens. Let's have a look at this Five of Wands. Yeah, one last look over the shoulder. You're leaving all this behind, taking a leap of faith. It could be someone coming in who is leaving something behind. It's possible. Look at that change. This is a whole new chapter here. Beautiful. Tell me about the World. And it's also, it's often a person when you see this change, that somebody here is never going to change. Chaos, conflict, drama. Yeah. I do feel there's been deception here. So mind games, manipulation. But I feel like you're overcoming this. Look at that. This is about change. This is about going within yourself here, healing yourself, self-care. Yeah, you're the one who has to make the changes happen by leaving this behind. One last look over your shoulder. You're definitely overcoming something here. Yeah. Yeah, you got a person here who's coming in feeling really enthusiastic. Someone's taking action. Whew. This person's moving quick too. It's often someone who communicates. They're very enthusiastic. Let's have a look at justice. Why is justice here? Yeah. So I do see judgment, making a decision. Out with the old, in with the new. Yeah, some of you are definitely making a decision. But this is about being open to something new. And I do feel that you are open. Maybe even just getting yourself out there. But it's all about leaving this past behind. So who is this Knight of Rods? It's a person. It looks like Sagittarius energy, but it could be an Aries or a Leo. I see some Libra energy. Lots of Libra, harmony, balance. See, this is healing. Out with the old, in with the new. I see a house, a home. There's a reason to celebrate. So some kind of celebration. I do see growth and prosperity too for some of you. But I feel what you're seeing is someone here is never going to change. You're the one who has to make the changes happen. This is why I feel moving on. See what this celebration is all about. This home, this foundation. Yeah, it has to do with the person taking the lead, but you are the one in control. Stay in control of your emotions. Don't let them rule you. You could be pulled in a couple different directions if you have multiple opportunities. See, pulled in a couple different directions, whether someone's right for you or not. Yeah, but it's all about harmony. Keep your emotions balanced. Don't be ruled by them. But this is an energy of someone taking the lead as well. See, confidence, self-control. But just really watch for anyone who... So watch for any kind of controlling energy. One of these people might be a little controlling. Remember, it's about you, doing what's right for you. And you have an emperor. So one of these people is an emperor. Ooh. Look at that. This person too could be leaving something behind. I wouldn't be surprised they're moving on as well. But it's what two people are looking for. See, looking for the same thing. But I can tell you here, one of these isn't like the other. It is an energy of someone needing to let go of control. And I feel part of that yourself. Let go of control. Learn to just go with the flow. So I do feel there's someone here, an emperor, who has let go of the need to be in control. But one of these people is someone who comes in really fast, really fiery. They could put on the brakes. Tell me about the Knight of Rods. I wouldn't be surprised it's you, though. I really have that feeling. But one of these people could have Cancer in their chart as well. Yeah, we got someone here who's definitely single. Yeah, one of these people is single. But this is yourself looking out for you, doing what's right for you. Has to do with being fair. Yeah, somebody wasn't fair to you here, too. And it is that I feel it's still some of this energy here. You know, that feeling of defeat. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be competition here. Tell me about the Chariot. Yeah, so it has to do with a person who's let go of all their baggage. It has to do with whether someone's responsible, reliable. Yeah, one of these people is more reliable than the other person. One of them is an emperor. It's someone who pulls their weight. Someone who's there. When you need them. So yeah, there's definitely a person who's kind of single here. And I do feel one of them is definitely more reliable. Let's have a look at the Emperor. What is the Emperor's intentions? So we have the Emperor. Yeah, this is about dating, courting. So I do feel this is someone who sees opportunity. It's a joyful experience. See, manifesting multiple opportunities. Now I feel like you've manifested this, but this could be someone else who does too. But I really feel it's one of these people comes in right. One of them comes in right. The other one I feel may not be as reliable. But I do see the energy of 3. Tell me about this person here. Tell me about this Knight of Rods. Who is this person? I just want to make sure it's not the same person. Let's have a look. It feels like 2 different people. Knight of Rods. Yeah, so this has to do with yourself being single, looking out for yourself, being independent. Let this person feel like they're in control, okay? Because that's what I feel. Let go of control yourself, Scorpio. Okay? Hand over the reins to the other person. Let them feel like they're in control, because what you don't want to do is have somebody come rushing in. And it's telling you, too, not to rush into anything too quickly, because you could be the person who rushes in, gets overwhelmed. But it's saying to let go of control, but definitely you got to do what's right for you. One of these people comes in right. Emperors are usually the ones that come in right, but we'll see. Let's have a look at the Emperor. The Emperor, yeah, this is somebody who's definitely stable financially. It has to do with reliability. They're looking for someone reliable, someone stable. But it's an energy of control. You could have a power struggle with one of these people if there's 2. So it's all about... And I do think this person has done that. Emperors, I mean, they like to take the lead. Let this person take the lead. Because then you know they have confidence and self-control. But I do feel it's an energy of yourself letting go of control. Yeah. Just watch out for somebody here who Just watch out for anyone who manipulates or tries to. They come rushing in very quickly and then they don't follow through, or you can't rely on them. See, one of these people is reliable. This person's looking for someone reliable as well. Someone who's there through thick and thin. See, it's about two people who have each other's backs. They're there for each other when they need each other. So interesting. Tell me more about the Emperor. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Yeah, maybe two Sages. Somebody here could be an Aries. Empress can be anyone, yeah. This is about offering the cup. Let this person take the lead. Let them offer the cup. If you take the lead, this person could put on the brakes. So it's all about that feminine energy. And it's about being a little vulnerable too, I feel. You need to be a little vulnerable, because you're acting very independent, like you don't kind of need anybody, that kind of energy. Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Tell me more about the Queen of Rods. Yeah, see, it's saying choosing your battles and thinking things through. It's about taking decisive action, but it's about yourself thinking it through. So it's making sure that you're over this situation. Because this Emperor is looking for a stable, reliable person. Someone they can count on. See, two people have each other's backs. So they're also looking at whether you're the right person. But you can see this is someone who doesn't share a lot of feelings at first. They stay in control of their emotions, or not ruled. They don't make decisions, emotional decisions. But their cup actually runneth over. But I have a funny feeling you're the one who's going to reach out to this person. It's about going out together. Yeah. But this is generally an invitation, an opportunity or an invitation to manifest this, because I do see multiple opportunities. It could be this person who has multiple. They're looking at whether you're right for them or not, but I feel like you have multiple. So it could be both of you. But this is about going out someplace together. It has to do with someone being a gentleman too. But there's a joyful experience, an opportunity. Yeah, this person here, they're interesting. Tell me more about the Emperor. What is this person's intentions? Ooh, the Empress. They want to get with the Empress. This is what they want. They want a partner. They see the Empress here. So I do see a little power struggle. So it's all about letting go of control. That's what I feel the biggest thing is. Let this person offer you the cup. Tell me more. Tell me about the Empress. This is about being available. The Empress hands over the reins. Let them feel like they're in control. It's the feminine energy. You're the one that's in control. You can make a decision anytime you want. But let this person come in and offer you the cup. Don't make any kind of moves. Yeah. Yeah. Don't repeat mistakes of the past. If you're somebody who takes control and likes to start things, I feel it won't get you anywhere. And I still feel like you have a person here that's still... I would be surprised you have a person here who tries to come back in. I'm just getting a vibe. See, it's an energy of change. Somebody who comes back around. It's like you already kind of feel like this person's going to come back around, but they're never going to change. You're the person who has to change. Yeah, it's about moving on. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, pardon me. Yeah, so there it is. This is, you've got someone here who makes up excuses. So there is someone here who's thinking about you, somebody coming back around, making up excuses, the same thing happening. But I feel like you're just looking at how things are going to play out. That's what I feel. I see what you're doing. Yeah, the person who makes up excuses tells you a story. Yeah, been there, done that. So that's interesting. Yeah, so this is about yourself breaking free from this situation. So make sure you know exactly what you want here, because if you are open and available to someone here, Like I say, you've got this person here, been there, done that. It's about not repeating mistakes of the past. You need to apply the lessons you've learned here about being still, being patient. The Empress is often patient, waits for this person to take the lead. So I'm just going to move that out of the way because I want to focus on the Emperor again. This person's intentions is to get with the Empress. So let's have another look at the Emperor. Yeah, see, it's about harmony and being fair, justice. It's about coming in right, whether you're right for them or not, too. But this is someone who's generally fair. It's all about coming in right. Yeah, this is someone who sees the bigger picture. See, it's about putting themselves out there, putting all the cups on the table. Yeah. Yeah, this is the person here. Yeah, King of Rods. So we've got the King and Queen of Rods. Sometimes you can have a power struggle, but this is actually two people who could get along very well as long as you... it's about not trying to be in control. The Empress is wise. The Empress knows to let the masculine take control, to let them think they're in control. But you can see this as someone that has to do with responsible, reliable, dependable. They're very focused. This is somebody, and it's the Emperor going to make this happen, so you have to let them make it happen. Yeah, it's an energy of someone crushing. Some of you could have two people. I do feel some of you. It's not just this other person, like there's three, because I kind of feel like you got a person here who may not be as reliable, but it's all about just letting it play out, seeing what happens, and just being still and just keeping yourself open. But yeah, I see an energy of longing for love, a crush. I do see this is often someone having romantic thoughts. They're thinking romantic, but this is also someone who's likely left something behind. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is about a partner. Now this is telling you to ground yourself, to be patient, and to look into the future. Do you see yourself with this person? It's about making practical, sensible choices. But this is about stability, being stable. Yeah. So I feel there's one of these people you may not see a future with, and it could be the person that you're leaving behind that caused all the drama and conflict. But there's definitely competition. I wouldn't be surprised that person's jealous, because I do feel they likely know that you're looking elsewhere. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. It's all part of the Empress. Yeah, you're no longer giving to someone. You have another person reaching out, so you're open to receive. You're about to receive. Now, you may not see this coming because you're going to be focused on something else. So I kind of wouldn't be surprised that this person you're leaving behind may reach out to tempt you. But I do see the possibility, again, like multiple opportunities reaching out. Yeah, I do see a spark and desire. One of these people definitely is, you're probably going to find more attractive than the other. But it's about attracting what you desire. Yeah, you've got an Emperor here. I mean, this person is definitely... I just feel, I mean, there could be conflicting... Some of you have had issues with someone conflicting personalities. You do have water in your chart, so it has to do with that emotional energy. Even the drama behind. Yeah, because you got it very fiery. But Emperors, one thing about Emperors, they manifest all the energies of the kings. So they are definitely all these energies, but they are often someone who doesn't act very emotional at first. But I do feel that it's this person coming in right. They find there's a spark, there's attraction. See, someone who takes care of themselves. They like what they see. Yeah, they look good. I still need to focus on this person. They're just thoughtful, I feel, but I do see multiple opportunities reaching out. You may not see this coming because you're focused on someone else. So it could be someone missing you, reaching out, trying to tempt you so they can come back around. You're going to have to be strong here. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you got this coming. You're not going to see it coming. It's a person who comes in. I wouldn't be surprised at someone who gives you a little gift. They show you that they like you. Because I do see crushing, but I also see that romantic energy. See, it's all about this energy of you're looking for, the same thing someone else is looking for. But what you've left behind wasn't emotionally fulfilling. This is why letting other people know you're open and available, and the opportunities are going to keep coming in. But it has to do with someone giving someone a gift. It could be flowers, but it's a person putting themselves out there, putting all the cups on the table. This is someone who sees it. They get the bigger picture. Tell me more. But now this is someone going to make a commitment. This is someone who, I feel, a gentleman, someone who makes a commitment and sticks to it. Some of you don't see a future with one, but it's funny. I don't think you're going to see it coming. You're not going to see this. Yeah, see opportunity coming in, things moving quickly. It's somebody who can be quite spontaneous. See, it's coming up behind you while you're focused on something else. So you could have one person that you're focused on more than the other. But pay attention to the Emperor, the person who comes in right. They take control of the situation. Let them feel like they're in control. I do see harmony. It's an energy of someone being fair. They are someone who generally puts the shoe on the other foot. Yeah, and it's about yourself doing that too. Yeah, but I do think you're going to have another person here. I have a funny feeling this X energy here is going to try to come back around. Yeah, no, you've got someone in their field. See, it's about being emotionally mature. Somebody who's emotionally available. So this Emperor is emotionally available, but it's going to take a little time for this person. Yeah, I feel like you definitely have someone you don't see a future with, though. But it's like you're focused on something else, and then this comes in. You're going to get your cup filled. You're about to receive. See, just being open to receive. And it has to do with this person providing, making sure there's someone who provides something. Because that's what it's all about, right? But I do see the two of you talking back and forth, sharing some information. Yeah, but I do see this invitation opportunity to go out. So I do see people, some sort of event or gathering. It is an energy of definitely somebody here who's stable. But what I like about this person, I'm sensing a gentleman. I feel they both kind of have that energy, but one of these people may come in and get overwhelmed and put on the brakes. So don't try to, and it could even be yourself, but don't control anything. Just look out for yourself. Just keep yourself balanced. See, this is all about the Queen of Pentacles energy here, just keeping things balanced. But it's telling you to prepare. It's to prepare for this. Okay? Yeah, maybe what you're going to wear if you're going out. See, planning, preparing what you're going to wear. Sometimes it's simple like that. Okay, one more on this King of Cups. So this is somebody who will take a little time to open up emotionally, but they are mature. They put the shoe on the other foot. Nice, yeah. So I do think this is somebody who plays it safe. They're a little cautious, and it could be yourself playing it safe too. Don't share too much information too fast. Let this person kind of explore. Let them discover you. Okay, don't tell them everything about yourself, because this person will keep some of their feelings to themselves. They'll keep some of it in. To be cautious. See, being careful what you wish for here. Yeah, see what you're manifesting. But it's someone who has all the tools, the information, everything they need to manifest what they desire. So there's a lot of desire, but there's a lot of self-control. One of these people has confidence and self-control. I do think one of these people, and I feel both of them are okay. It's just one of them I feel will kind of get overwhelmed, and they may not follow through, because it's all about reliability. Someone who, you know, when two people come together, they're supposed to take the burdens off each other's shoulders. Okay? Emperors often look for a partner. They want somebody to work with. But this is a person I feel who can be quite nurturing and supportive. But it is about two people lifting the weight off each other's shoulders. Like, this person could change your world. But it's whether or not you see that you're each other's type here. It's all about harmony. It's all about doing things just right. And I do think there's going to be harmony with one. In fact, I feel both here. There's possibility. But like I say, one could get a little overwhelmed. Just watch out for anyone who manipulates. But that's what come in first, what you're leaving behind. And I kind of have a feeling that you've got a person who's going to come in, but they're going to do the exact same thing they did before. They're going to put on the brakes. So this is someone being a gentleman. I do see a little Gemini energy, and that's what I feel here. This is somebody who comes back in and tries to take control of the situation and manipulates. Yeah, this is about you. You're going to have to stand up for yourself, to stand your ground. Yeah. Interesting. And then you've got a Sagittarius energy, maybe even multiple here, or someone who's Aries. Another Aries energy possibly. And then there's the Libra. Somebody with some Libra in their chart too. Yeah, it's energy of the chase. Don't chase. Let the Emperor do the chasing. Yeah, I think there's somebody here who's going to try to come back in, but like I feel like you've got this because you're manifesting this other person. This is manifesting what you desire, somebody who's a partner, who's there for you. Yeah, and I definitely see options, opportunities. It's an energy of someone knows a good thing when they see it. But I feel like you're going to just keep your options open and see where it goes. Now, you have to remember this Emperor may also have options. But it is somebody who will release them when that time comes. Yeah. See, it's a person who feels confident. You have a person who's confident, see, taming the beast, but that beast is yourself too. Not controlling. Don't start cooking, cleaning, and nurturing for this person. Don't audition to be the wife, I feel, for some of you, not everyone. But I do see someone who's definitely independent, see, just doing you, showing independence. So if you come across as too independent, this other person may feel like you don't need them. So it's saying to be just a little vulnerable, just a little bit. Yeah, that vulnerability. And that could be something that you might struggle with here. Yeah, a little inner struggle. But I do feel like, and I do see a Leo energy here for some of you as well. But it's just an energy of that inner strength and confidence. Taming the beast, teaching someone how you want to be treated, but so don't chase after them, let them do the chasing. Yeah, it's an energy of someone who takes pride in themselves. See, it's about planning, preparing, providing. You want to make sure this is someone who will provide something. Yeah, Emperors often want that too. They probably want the same thing that you want, and I do see that, two people looking for the same thing. But I feel here with the strength, this is taming the beast. Not let go of control. Okay? Just keep your options open, date other people till this person makes some sort of commitment. But I do see an offer, an invitation to some sort of event or gathering. Yeah, you've got a devil energy here, obsession. Let go of any obsessions. If you have a person here who's obsessed with you, this person who may try to come back around, see, that's about you being strong, taming the beast. This is about you taking a stand from this person. So really watch out for that energy, that obsession. Try not to get obsessed with someone. I feel some of it's yourself. But some of you could have Capricorn in your chart. It's interesting because I kind of see there is a Queen of Pentacles, but it could be Taurus or Virgo energy. Some of you may have it in your chart, but this is... And it is an energy of letting go of unhealthy relationship situations and breaking free. So you're going to be free. And you're going to, I feel when you connect with the right person, you're going to feel really good. And I see being a little bit of a free spirit and just enjoying yourself. But yeah, it's all about not this unhealthy situation, this person who's going to try to come back in. And you're going to, I feel like you could be tempted by this person. But like I say, the same thing will keep happening. But it's about letting go of obsessions. Yeah, two people coming apart, two people coming together, going down this path with someone else. It's about the path that you're on. Yeah. And it could be an Emperor who's doing this, letting go of unhealthy situation. But this is a toxic, unhealthy, somebody who's obsessive. There could be a jealous person trying to come in. You have to be strong and brave. Yeah, see, this is a whole new cycle. You have a whole new romantic cycle starting. You've got good luck and timing. And I'm hoping this person comes in just at the right time before this other person comes in. But I definitely feel like you've got multiple opportunities regardless of this other person. See, they don't come in right. They're not fair. I think it's just probably jealousy. Someone here is going to be jealous because you're moving on. But whatever it is, it's about everything being on the up and up because it's an emperor. The empress doesn't play games. The emperor doesn't play games. No making someone jealous. No mind games or manipulation. Yeah, I like the emperor. I feel this is someone who's a gentleman. But one of these people comes in all enthusiastic, right? They're just somebody here who may try to get you alone. It's all right to be alone, but it's, like I say, it's about someone who behaves like a gentleman. It's up to you to decide. I mean, the Empress will do what the Empress wants to do, but the Empress is also wise and thinks things through. It's all about choosing your battles. So there you go. I like this. The Emperor and the Empress. This is what some of you, I feel, have been wanting and waiting for. This walking away, going through change. But this is a whole new chapter. It's closing out another chapter in your life. Some of you are still kind of looking at that. And that's why I feel you need to change. See, it's about changing your focus. Just doing you, looking out for number one. Yeah, you've definitely got an Emperor, and then you've got a King of Wands. And it could be just this person this way, but I feel like you've got one of these as an Emperor. They've mastered the energies of the King of Cups. They're emotionally available. So take care. Ooh, this looks interesting. This is somebody who's definitely somebody to have your back. Two people who look out for each other through thick and thin. You know, someone who's there for you when you need them. And I feel like that's what it's saying. You got someone here, I feel, who keeps coming in, who will never be there when you need them. They don't want to provide anything. So you want to see if this person provides. That's why don't give too much. Just a little bit. Let them know you're interested. Be a little vulnerable. But just be open to receive. Bye for now.